Hey everybody, this is Dave Dugdale, learning DSLR video, and I just had a deer go past here. If it was a moose, I'd been really upset, but I didn't catch it in time. You know, you're like, it's like one of you have your lens cap on or something's wrong and you just can't get the shot. Well, that was my case. All right, so today I'm doing some HDR. Not very good at it. I guess if I keep doing it over and over again, I'll get a good one. So here I'm in beautiful Colorado up in the mountains. We went water skiing the other day at Blue Mesa Reservoir, and now I'm up in Crested Butte. Sorry, there's a car passing. And actually there's lots of bikes going by on this road right here. But up in Crested Butte, got some great wildflowers, some yellows and purples, and got the mountains, and the clouds are starting to form, and it's like, I don't know, I think it's 10:30, and these people are watching me, looking at me like, what is this guy doing on the roadside? But anyway, so I'm trying to do some HDR. One of the things I think I've done in the past a lot is underexpose. So what I try to do this time is maybe overexpose by a third or maybe 2/3 of a stop of what I'd normally do by looking at the histogram. So take a look and let's see what we can do in this tutorial. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is take off my ND filter. I've been using that a lot this weekend. It's pretty nice. It collects a lot of dust though for some reason. Like Craft Workshop. I'll have to do a review on this someday. So I got my Canon T2i and I got my 28 to 135 lens, and it's the widest I brought with me today, so I'm going to 28 for this particular landscape shot. Normally what I try to do is go up a little bit above f8. I'm going to go to f11. I want everything in focus. ISO wise, I'm going to bring that down to 100 for the best quality. Now what I'm going to do is press the Q button. And let's cursor through until we get to the exposure. Hit the set button and then rotate to the right. I got a -2, a normal exposure, and a +2. And hit set again. Then neutral picture style, automatic white balance, I think is fine. I could probably do daylight, but I'm shooting raw, so it really doesn't matter. I'm on manual focus. I already set the focus up on this. Here, let's go to live view for a sec. You can kind of see what I'm shooting here. I don't know if you can see the grid lines really well. I'm on my actually fluid head, but you can see that third. I'm trying to get a third of the sky. It's just about right there, and there's some clouds building over the horizon. And then what I did is that first hill right there, that first mound, from my understanding, you're supposed to shoot a third of the way. I'm not an expert on this, but so what I did is I focused on that first, where all the purple wildflowers are. I don't think you can see that on there, but so that's kind of what I'm shooting. Let's go back to the regular view here, and then what I've got, center weighted average. And I've got a timer of 2 seconds, so when I press it and pull my hands away from it, I don't touch the camera at all. And I'm shooting on the Manfrotto sticks today, which are pretty solid. Sorry, there's cars going by if you can hear that. And I've got my fluid head. You can see that on my gear page. It's I forget the name of it. Fancy Air. It's the 717, I believe. All right, so let's go ahead and give this a try. So I just press, let me bring this up a little bit. I'm just going to press the button here. And let's see what we got. So right off the bat, I've got this on the histogram view. And you can see I got peaking way out here. I'm totally, you can see it blinking. The blinkies means it's just all the information's lost in the whites, and you can see that right here. It's clipping, and you can see I got a nice hump going on right here up in the upper mids, and I don't have much information in blacks at all. Maybe that post right there. In fact, what I want to do is make sure that post is visible. So I'm going to zoom in. Let's go over to the post, and I can see some detail. To be honest, I'm not seeing with my eye. I'm looking at the post right now, and I've got more light detail. It's in the grain of the wood here. So I might want to push that up a little bit. Let's take a look at the other pictures real quick. So that's the lightest one. That's the darkest one. And if we go here, you can see that we've got the sky looks pretty good. The clouds look really good. And then the normal shot, which is this one. Everything looks pretty good, I guess. I'm not an expert at reading histograms, but you can see there's little blinkies in the clouds there. So normally that particular shot would have blown out highlights in the clouds. All right, so I'm thinking I want to shift this a little bit lighter. So what I'm going to do is, let's go back to the exposure, press the set button, and then if I rock this, but let me see if I hold this and then I rock, no, how can I do this? Maybe if I have to get out of here and then yeah, okay. So now if I just rotate the knob in this view, let's say I add 2/3 of a stop, so it's going to be a little bit lighter. So let's go ahead and try that. Alright, now let's take a look at that post on the lightest picture. So we'll go display, zoom in, go over here, and now I'm seeing more detail in that wood that I can see with my eye. So that might work. Now let's take a look at some of the other pictures. There's the dark one. That looks pretty good. And then there's the normal one. And I think we got it. Alright, for you guys that are not from the United States, you don't understand what 4th of July is, here's some footage I shot this weekend. Enjoy.
Часто по воду ходить, ой, ну-ка, 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 часто по воду ходить, часто по воду ходить, под заборы буду лить, ой, ну-ка, 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 под заборы буду лить, ой, ну-ка, 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 под заборы буду лить, под заборы буду лить, Алексею догодить, ой, ну-ка, 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 Алексею догодить.
Okay, that's pretty much it. Hey, subscribe to my channel, and actually I was just reviewing my video that I just did, and I noticed I got this big old harsh shadow on my face. It'd be nice if I had an assistant, somebody like with a diffuser, and I could have exposed for me, but I don't know, the mountains look a lot better than I do, so I exposed for the mountains. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.